Greetings, Commanders, and welcome back to Replays of the Week, where we take a look at the best 12 replays submitted to me the longest time ago. If you want to send me a replay, you think you have something good, server side or PvP or Galactic Battle that's informational, upload it to YouTube or download a video on your device and message me online, the link or the video itself, and I can upload it to YouTube and include it in the next Replays of the Week or the week after. There's like 40 in the queue right now, so we're about to do 12. So thanks everyone who submitted this content, and let's get right into it. First replay from Stab, it's called Dragon Slayer Slaying. So this one's a couple weeks old now. So this is when Dragon Slayer first came out, and we realized that Infantry, if she lands a hit, which she has a 40% guaranteed hit skill, if she lands a guaranteed hit with Shockwave, it basically just obliterates Infantry. They just don't have enough tankable stats, which is pretty bad. So Dragon Slayer straight up wrecks Infantry. Here comes the Crushing Blow. That's the guaranteed hit. Still no Shockwave. We're waiting for it. The Awakening misses, thank goodness. But any second now, we're going to get a Shockwave and Crushing Blow combo, or Shockwave Scorpio, Shockwave Gemini. There it is. Shockwave, Crushing Blow. GG. Unbelievable. Here comes. Bong. So powerful, man. Oh, man. Dragon Slayer, so good against Infantry. So nice replay, Stab. Very well done. Obviously, that was a peak contest replay. There's a bit more to this. I think just more Infantry crushing going on. I mean, that's in the Replay of the Week queue if you want to watch that. Actually, that's unlisted. People can't access that. But anyway, if you want to see great Dragon Slayer replays, just go into peak contest. There's plenty of them in there now. But Strength and Weaken Effect, T10 Gilly versus a Tier 12 Vega. So remember, Infantry can Sui Tier 12, right? Tier 12 is vulnerable to Sui. But old Tier 12 still has tear space. So even though Gilly can take 0 damage from the hit, she's still gonna... What? What did I just miss here? I feel like that shouldn't have happened. Did she not dodge the Awakening? There's the... Oh, that's just showing he got 0 hits and he still got some damage off. So, I mean, listen, that was a great way to approach a low risk, as a Tier 10 player, a great way to risk against a Tier 12 player that you know is going to land the Awakening on you. Because if you're 2 tiers lower, they're pretty much guaranteed to land their Awakening. That's just how tiers work. So, Titan Kronos and Pickles, Plasma Bombs Hancock. So, remember, Feral Strength can lower Plasma's attack. Which can lower his bomb, which is dangerous. Let's see how that plays out. So, yeah, Hancock's shield is really strong there. Nice hit there, nothing special. Taurus will kill it. Feral Strength, that'll lower the attack again. There's the hit. Wow, the bomb was so little, it actually didn't kill a single troop. Now, granted, yeah, it was Tier 2 versus Tier 2, so that bomb was so little that his shield absorbed the whole thing. Oh, my God. All right, come on. Let's see if we can get some kind of plasma bomb off here. Oh, this is embarrassing. Really embarrassing. Yeah, no bomb yet. Even if those 4... Yeah, I guess if that slot right there gets killed, then that should ruin the rest of the shield. Looks like that Tier 2 shield in slot 3 is gone. Tier 2 for Hancock. Doesn't have a shield. There's a good hit. No. Here we go. Land the hit. Yes, there's the bomb. Wow, man, that is unbelievable. This is what I want to show you about this replay. This is where it gets good. Feral Strength. So Plasma Bomb requires damage and HP. Well, Feral Strength on Hancock can remove attack, which is going to set the bottleneck way lower for Plasma's Bomb. So when the bomb finally does go off, 4 Tier 9, right? 4 Tier 9 dies. Look at slot 3 right here. Look at slot 3. 297, 7 of them. 30,000 damage died. That's nothing. Nothing. That's 70 units worth of food compared to the 600 food on Plasma side that just died. So huge potential to counter Plasma with Hancock. Elf already obliterates Plasma, but now Hancock does it too. So yay for Infantry losing more effectiveness with our only utility commander. Unbelievable. Anyway, great replay. Good proof too. All right, Hancock Tier 12 Stella versus Stella Tier 12. This is a bit longer of a replay. This is more Kilgor. Kilgor sent me a lot of these great Hancock replays showing what he can do with that Feral Strength. So what we expect in this replay is pretty much a beatdown, even though Gilly is almost 10 times bigger than him. Stella has no spell damage, so she's going to be lowering his attack with Dizzy and getting off a lot of hits. But if he keeps running Feral Strength with Virgo and, as well, oh man, she's not going to have anything. There's Light of Gemini. He can also run Aries with this. I doubt he will. He really still needs a land hit. So Taurus and Gemini for Taurus and Leo, excuse me, for Hancock is still pretty good, pretty important. So there's a Gemini. God, kills 900 tier 12, and then oh god, dude. Oh, that's tier 12. I'm sorry. He has tier 12 as well. I was thinking for some reason that was tier 10. That was silly. Okay. Jesus. So he has Cassiopeia, Taurus, Gemini. Does he not run Leo? Or does he have 4-piece jewels? I just don't realize it. Let's see. He should be running Leo. Leo hits way better than Gemini does. Cassiopeia. God, what a beast, man. Look at this. He's 10 times smaller. And just obliterating Stella. Not that Stella does that good against walkers in the first place. But 10-1. Stella used to be the queen, man. Man, this is really embarrassing. This is really embarrassing. I mean, I don't know if this is a peak contest replay, but anyway, it goes on. Kilgor putting on a clinic. We are going to see more of Hancock in Galactic Battle against Gillys, against Stellas, against Nekajiros, against Dragon Slayers, probably. Yeah, just not against defensive comms that rely on regular old tear space damage. All right, replay of the week. Another Regina replay. Regina replay? Yeah. Edit that out. Bloxy sent in his Regina replay. I'm sorry, what was that build? Penetration and tank build. So that's right. Remember, Regina is like a Rogers offense hybrid. She's like less defensive and a little more offensive than Rogers. So she can go damage immune. Ooh, good golly. But we don't really have a lot of proof of her. I haven't done a breakdown yet. So home run and on base. On base, I think, is the defense skill, and home run is she does bonus damage for how many times she's on base. Kind of a cool, baseball metaphor. So she's running, and I don't think, she doesn't have Tyrant Cometh like Rogers, which makes her skip her attack. So she's pretty strong on the offense. Overall, like a really good balance commander, but she doesn't really min-max that well. Like you either go defense or you go offense. You don't try to balance in between without a heal or some serious defense, which she kind of has. So I'd like to see what Regina can do at higher levels. She might be a better answer to Elf than Rogers. I don't know. I still need proof on that. But it's interesting. Maybe not. But good replay. I mean, I'd love to have new content to share around to the community, especially so people can see this stuff that's out there. Maybe they want to try this new build. There she goes. 0 damage. 0 damage on the defense there. So Plasma's no longer doing damage. She is fully damage immune, just like Rogers. And she's not even maxed out on her skills. Very interesting. Plus, run Virgo on her, it soften her hits even more. Interesting what Regina can do. Stella got her groove back in replay of the week. So big Stella versus AMG. Was this the tank build? Was this another tank build? Yeah, this is that tank build Stella. So here comes the Terror Space, 1256. So 200 damage per. Now remember, AMG's Rogers is missing his front row, right? He's max leadership. He's got the back row. But very interesting how strong this Stella can be with all of her bonus triggers and just basic Terror Space damage. Look at this Terror Space damage. It hits for 200 every time. Right? It hurts. It hurts. Once Roger starts going damage immune, that Terror Space damage will go away too. But as long as Stella keeps getting these triggers, killing 200 per hit, she's going to put a huge dent in him. If she can land a few Andromedas, a few Virgos, she could really go off on him. And that's kind of what this build is about. I did this video earlier this week, Celluloid's tank build. I mean, it's a hybrid of like a tank build that's been kind of thrown around on Stella for, I don't know, 6 months now. It never really hit the mainstream, and kind of Ned was grilling the comments the other day. He was like, I don't think this build really has wings. It's not very good. It's not a great build, but it does have some potential. The tank Stella build is wrecking Rogers. Look at this. This Rogers is getting destroyed. How many times have you seen a max leadership Roger with tier 12 get straight up wrecked? This is what she specializes in. This build very much works. And honestly, it probably works better than the Gilly build if Gilly doesn't have good luck with her triggers, right? Nekajiro hits really hard too. He can do really well with the penetration build. But hey, listen, high-level players that want to max out a build, a tank build against a Rogers, this will do it. This will absolutely do it. So watch that video if you want to learn more about this. Obviously, it's a pretty long replay, but yeah, very nice. Very nice. Okay, replay number 7, SD1, Medusa Tier 2 versus Gilly in Penetration Gear. I don't like Gilly in Penetration Gear. She is, it's just not the way you build her. It just seems to always work better with Titan so far. Weird aspect ratio. It looks like that Sui Gear is working out. Medusa takes 0 damage on the Tier 2 there. And I'm expecting the tier 12 in the back row here is actually going to get some value, but it's only 1 unit, and it doesn't scale like normal combat damage, so it's just going to be basic tear space damage, which doesn't do very good against low tier. 50,000 leadership to, 300 leadership. So yeah, here comes the tear space. He kills 12. Yeah, and nothing's going to happen for a while. Eventually, Medusa will start landing those hits. But, yeah, she crushes through. Doesn't lose too many, less than 300 units, and that's the end. So great work. SD1 making use of that Medusa and Sui gear to really punish a higher level player. If Gilly had sent 50 units per slot, she would have got wrecked. Losing 300 tier 12 infantry is no fun. So now that he knows how to use that build, SD1's going to be able to get some potential huge hits coming up just utilizing those tactics. And if you're watching these replays going, oh, I don't have any of that gear, I don't know how to do that, you will someday. And if you have guildmates that play this game that have that gear, teach them how to use it. Share this channel with your guild. Let them know that we have Arc of War 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. All types of different content. We even have a meme show on Friday, news on the Tuesdays. Anyway, all right, so this is a Shockwave Dragon Slayer showing what you can do with tier 10 infantry. Hits the Ranger. It's going to blow up the slot 2. This is such a huge replay. The first time I saw this, I was like, oh, God, she's going to be super overpowered. It's a huge answer. I should really show that again. This is the answer to defending yourself in Galactic Battle, because all the high-level players usually send 1 Ranger in slot 1 because Hoodoo's Death Rattle didn't work like Regina's Shockwave. Well, now with Shockwave here, if you're getting attacked and they're only putting troops in slot 1, you're going to be able to do a ton of damage without really risking anything. So she kind of adds an interesting play on the current Galactic Battle missing link. So now it's going to force players to send troops in slot 1, which means you can defend with your normal commanders, get a huge trigger, and get a nice lead. Or just, risk a small amount of troops, like 100 units at tier 12 with Gilly, can score really well against a tier 12 Rogers. So I like that Dragon Slayer offered that. She probably should have been infantry, right? Plasma blows up every slot. Why does the airship commander have to blow up every slot? Plasma blows up every slot too. Plasma needs a rework. Exostalker versus Kagino. ARG versus TRN. Looks like the gear is a little messed up. Kagino is running partial penetration gear and Sui pants versus an infantry match. And then Gilly, Exostalker's wearing the same, so they didn't change their pants out. Should have been Magiwell if you guys are going against infantry. Wow. I don't think the difference really is just the weapon there. Obviously, he outscores him 5-1. It's the low risk infantry march. Remember, infantry hit 3 times harder than airships do, so you can use a lot less lower risk marches and get a lot more work done. And lucky there, just the right amount. Even though Kagino has the accuracy gear, he still misses. God, big hits, man, ripping him away. That's nasty. There's the nonviolent resistance. But he just super low risk march. His march was 1/10 the size of his opponent's march with infantry. You can get away with this. This doesn't work when your opponent has like airship commanders that have a lot of accuracy, and the airship awakening just blows your whole lineup before you ever get to go. That sucks. We've all experienced that with tier 2. But nice little replay there, showing what you can do with the low risk march. We are on to the 10th replay. All right, Kilgor with his tier 10. It is tier 10. God, I thought he had tier 12 for some reason. Does he have tier 12? All right, I'm getting confused. All right, there's Kilgor in tier 10. That might have been peak contest, actually. Anyway. All right, so run the Feral Strength isn't going to do a lot against Elf. Feral Strength, Elf does nothing with her attack damage. So Elf's relying totally on leadership and curse, and it's a pretty fair fight. Obviously, Elf has the tier 12 in slot 1. So I'm expecting Kilgor to get wrecked here, because Elf is a great counter to Hancock, because it's all spell damage. All spell damage. So let's see. That was a good hit. That was a really good hit. But yeah, here come the curses. She's got to get that shield off of him. There's that one shield. Okay. Feral Strength still hitting hard. Elf needs work, man. Elf needs help. Still hitting for 0 there. Combat damage is totally ruined. Elf's combat damage is down to 0 already. Virgo's landing, which hurts him. But there's the tear space damage. Not enough. Oh my god. Feral Strength has stolen enough attack damage that now he's one-shot in tier 12 like a boss. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, man. Hancock is so good. Regina, Dragon Slayer, Hancock, so good. The Season 9 Commander cards are coming. We've made 3 of 12. I'm going to be cranking those out this week and next week and the weeks after. Even though Season 9 will be over, I'll still be cranking them out because some of the builds are actually not being released to the public. People are hiding them. You're not seeing them in peak contests. High-level players have really good builds that they're not showing us that they're going to come out with this week and next week. So, all right, Dead Dragon, a Sky Kingdoms player. Looks like he got into a skirmish. This is a Hoodoo replay. Oh, goodness. This could have been a lot bigger if that tier 9 slot was bigger. But 19,000, instantly dead. Here comes the bomb. Very nice. Very nice. And another death rattle. And another death rattle. Good. It was a pretty risky maneuver to send 300 units to tier 7. But nice Dead Dragon. Glad to see you getting in on the action. Colonel Hogan with, Mysterious Warrior and a penetration build. I don't know how this is going to work, man. Mysterious Warrior second skill doesn't really lend credence to penetration because penetration doesn't really factor bonus damage. Titan scales with his main skill, right? I don't think this build's going to be very good. Uh-oh. I want to see what happens here. Colonel Hogan versus the Dragon Slayer. Let's see. Tier 11 versus Tier 10. Okay, all I really care about is slot 1. Sagittarius, Double Edge. Neither one of those. Sagittarius doesn't do bonus damage. Double Edge should be 400,000, 500,000. Okay. That was already overkill. Sagittarius doesn't do bonus damage. It ignores base stats. It's kind of like penetration does. So Sagittarius is not great on infantry for Mysterious Warrior. Should have been like Taurus. Then he could have got more value out of his skills. Like, you really want to maximize your skills with your gear, and Double Edge just doesn't work with Sagittarius. It sucks, I think, right? I'm pretty confident about that. I did this video series about Sagittarius where I thought it was broken because I was just getting into theory crafting and how to do all the math, and it was a total mess. I wanted to delete those videos. They were so bad, but they're kind of a hallmark. You can kind of go back and see where the channel was at a year and a half, 2 years ago when I was figuring out gems. So check those out. It was like Melt AOW Sagittarius. Anything on this channel that you're interested in Arc of War wise, all you have to search is Melt, M-E-L-T, AOW, and then the subject. I've got everything tagged. One of the services I do for every one of my videos, if I'm referencing a commander, gear, I actually put the keyword there. So if you go back and search YouTube for Melt AOW and anything, you know, Sirius, Titans, any video I've ever made with Titans or Sirius in them, it's tagged in the keyword there. So you'll be able to go back and find it. If you want the Sagittarius videos, search for Sagittarius. But nice replay. Unfair, really, but it was interesting to see Mysterious War in action. All the new commanders are getting some action. All right, this is Replay of the Week Donk. Dead Cell. Oh, God. Tier 10 airships breakdown. Oh, God. Vegas so good with Tier 10. One-shots that Gilly, man. Oh, that should not be legal. That shouldn't be legal. He was 5 times smaller than him. Whatever. All right, that was the last replay, guys. Actually, that was a bonus replay. that was a little bonus action there. All right, I'm going to go through the last 12 and pick a winner for Replay of the Week. Winner gets a unique redemption portal code from 7 pirates who help, I don't know, get me codes to do community events. So let's pick a winner. All right, it's definitely going to be Kilgor. I don't know which replay it is. It could be this Hancock Tier 12 peak replay where he just obliterates a Stella when he really shouldn't have. This is not fair to infantry, but a great example of what Kilgor or Hancock can do. And then the other one, the Elf replay, was really good too. Yeah, this one right here. I mean, this is like kind of startling. It's a Tier 10 replay with 1 slot at Tier 12, but it's amazing how once he removes all of her damage, right, all of her attack damage and gets stronger, he starts hitting her way harder than he ought to. I don't know if it's because she wasn't triggering her heals enough or if he was just hitting too hard for her to even recover. But man, Hancock is an absolute monster when a commander like Elf is struggling with him. Now, this would be a little different with full Tier 12. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see the full Tier 12 version of Fair Fight Hancock versus Elf and to see what they do. But Kilgore, congrats, you're winner of Replay of the Week. Thanks for submitting this content, guys. And if you want to be in Replay of the Week, send me the videos or send me links online or email. I have a link to the description in the email below. Also, if you didn't follow me on Instagram, I'm giving away a Champions of 8 poster during the live stream tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Win versus CAD, the defending champs of Season 8. I'll be hosting it. I'll be battling. Hit the bell icon if you want to be notified when we go live. That's it. My name's Melt. We'll see you tomorrow. Or tonight.